Hiya guys, I'm Saif Ali and this is Raw. Today I'm going to do a video on our squishy collection, a video that everyone has been asking me to do and I just can't wait to show you. So if like me you're from England, you'll know it's really hard to get a hold of squishies here. So all the squishies I'm about to show you are all Raw Gadget squishies. Here we go! So firstly, all the Raw Gadget squishies come in boxes like these. They're pretty cool boxes because you can see the squishies from all sides, so you can kind of display it in your room nicely. And you can see on the front, you've got, like on the top, you've got all the different types of squishies up there. And on the back, you've got the company details. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. And on the top over there, it says Slow Rising Squishies. So we're going to go through all the squishies as quick as possible because we've got so many to go through. If you guys want to know anything more about one of the squishies, you can ask in the comments. So the first squishy I'm going to show you is this cake squishy, and I'm sure most of you have seen this in other places. It's amazing. So firstly, it smells pretty nice, and look how slow rising that is. Now one of the problems with the cake squishy is, you see how it's got these little bits up here? So these little strawberry bits can tear fairly easily, so when you squish the cake you need to make sure you squish it like this, and be careful pulling the strawberries on the top when you're squishing it. This one here is the sushi. So at first I couldn't really tell what this one was. I actually thought it was a bowl of rice, and then if you look at it like this, take it out. If you look at it like this, I actually thought it was a brain. Zoom on there. So yeah, so when I asked for them I thought it was the brain squishy until I realised that it's actually sushi. Now the good thing about this one is not only does it smell nice, but it's actually pretty nice and soft. And slow rising as well. It also comes in two colours, so if you prefer to go for the pink stripe you can get the pink stripe, or you can get the black one. So this one here is a fairly new one. In fact, it only went on the website yesterday. What I love about this one is it's so nice and slow rising, and if you look closely, I'm not sure if you guys will be able to see that, but it says happy birthday on the front over there. You can kind of see it. So I suppose this one would make a nice little birthday gift for your friend or something like that if you wanted to buy one. Oh, it smells pretty nice too. So this one here is awesome. I mean, how could you say no to that face? Pugs are so cool, and look at how slow rising that one is as well. And this is one of my favourite things to do with this one. You just squish its face like that. Now this one here is pretty unique because I haven't really seen this anywhere else. I suppose this is like a Harry Potter cat type squishy, and I like the colours on it, it looks pretty nice, and if you're a Harry Potter fan, I suppose this is the squishy you'll be going for. So nice and soft, that one, and it's slow rising as well. Now this one here is amazing. Now the best thing about this one is not only is it a massive squishy, I mean look at the size of that one, it's super slow rising. And because it has literally no little bits coming off it, it means that you can squish this as much as you want and however you want, and you don't need to worry about ripping any of the little bits of this squishy. Oh, that feels so nice. Now this one here is an all-time favourite. I mean, if you want to create a squishy collection, I suppose this is one of the first ones you're going to go for. The chip squishy, because who doesn't like fries? And it's not as slow rising as some of the other ones, but it's so nice and soft, and it's got a cute little face on it as well. Now this one here is honestly one of the best squishies I have ever felt. It's actually one of my favourites, and it's so nice and soft. But the main thing about this squishy is it smells amazing. Like, this doesn't even need to be a squishy. I would honestly buy this just for the smell. It is so good. Ah, but it squishes as well. Another squishy that loads of people have is the popcorn squishy. This is a really nice squishy and it smells good as well. Yeah, it smells good as well. The only problem with this squishy is if you look there, where it says popcorn on the thing, that bit comes off a little bit easily. But I mean, Most people aren't really bothered with that. Other than that, it's an amazing squishy, and I suppose it will look really cool in your room. The cat burger. Now this squishy you've probably seen in loads of YouTube videos or Instagram videos, and this is one of the like OG squishies. I mean, if you're into squishies, you have to have this one if you're creating a collection. I find this really weird because I don't know who comes up with this stuff, but a cat burger. Honestly, the only thing I can imagine is, do you know how you have a hot dog, then a cat burger? Get it? But yeah, this one is mega soft and slow rising, and it smells pretty good too. Now, if you're looking for a more boyish squishy, this is the squishy you want. This squishy here is cool because it reminds me of Casper, as in Casper and Wendy, and it's the perfect shape for squishing, and it smells so nice too. Look at that. Now this squishy here is one of the newer ones we've got in. It literally just went up on the website yesterday. Now if you like emojis, this squishy is amazing. As you can see, I've got a few emoji pillars over there, so you can tell I like emojis. I'm not the biggest fan of the pink colour, and the biggest problem with this one is the pink colour actually starts to wear after a while. Other than that, the shape of it makes it an amazing squishy. It's like a bun shape, a bit like the panda one, and it means that you can't really tear anything off. Here I suppose is another boyish squishy. This one actually looks so cool. I mean, look at that. And it feels so nice to squish. And what I love about this squishy is when it gets back to its full shape, I'll show you. Look at that. And another thing about this squishy is it's pretty unique. I actually haven't seen this squishy anywhere else apart from Raw Gadget. Make sure you check the link in the description. Now I'm going to show you one of the best of all time squishies. This teddy bear squishy up here is amazing. It looks really cool on the shelf, hence why I had it up there. And look at how slow rising that is. And the best thing about this squishy is the smell. It smells amazing. It smells like strawberry marshmallow with like a hint of vanilla. Like honestly, if there was a squishy I could eat, it would have to be this one. Now there's one squishy I can see right now, and I'm dying. I'm honestly dying to show you lot, but I'm gonna save it till the end because it's one of the best squishies I have ever seen. So at the moment I'm gonna show you some of the other squishies, but make sure you stay till the end of the video. Now this one here, I've seen so many online. In fact, I actually ordered one online, and the problem with this one is you can get small versions of it and big versions. Now when I ordered it online, it was about £5, so I was expecting the big one, and it took like 3 weeks to come, and it turned out to be a really small one. This one however is slightly bigger. You can see it's pretty much the size of my hand, and it's so nice to grip because it fits the circle shape. Now this one in this box is one of the all-time greats. Can you guess which one it is? Yeah, you're probably wrong, but it's the milk carton. Now the best thing about the milk carton, it is genuinely the softest squishy I've ever felt. Like, I'm not even applying any pressure. You can see how quickly that squishes. It's so soft and so slow rising. And just to make it better, it's got that cute little face on it. Now another one that we have that is mega soft, but not quite the cutest face like the other one, is this one. Now despite looking a little bit scary, this one's actually really nice and soft and super slow rising, almost as soft as a milk carton. So this one here makes for the perfect collection. It's the pizza one obviously, and the only problem is it's not that soft, but it is pretty slow rising. So if I just scrunch it up, you can see it does take quite a while to come back, and it looks really nice, but other than that it's not too great, this one, not like the other squishies, but I suppose that makes it unique. Can you guess what the next one is by looking at the shadow on my top? You got it right, it's the unicorn. Now the unicorn is a great squishy, and it's super soft and it looks amazing. The only problem with this squishy is from here it tears fairly easily from the top, or from the wing over here it tends to tear from the sides over there. But other than that, this squishy is amazing. And I almost forgot to mention, look at the amount of detail they go into. Even the eyelashes are there, and look at how perfect the paint lines are on this one. So this is one of our first squishy from the jumbo size boxes, and you can see the size difference. If I pick up, that's one of the small boxes and that's one of the big boxes. And here we go. Now although the pretzel looks great, the only problem with it is that this pink on the top is a layer of colouring, and after literally 1 or 2 days that starts peeling away. Other than that, this pretzel is amazingly soft. Doesn't that look a little bit like a face? Here we have the penguin, which is just adorable. I mean, look at that. And it's so nice and squishy. So this one here is perfect for the mornings. Because I mean, who doesn't like a bit of cappuccino in the morning? Alright, so this one here is really nice and soft and mega slow rising, and once again it's got one of those really cute faces on it like some of the other ones, and you can see the cat sticking his tongue out there. And let me know in the poll above if you guys are cat lovers or dog lovers, but there you go. So here we've got a really mini one. This one actually doesn't come in a box, but the cool thing about it is it's got that keychain over there, so you could hook this onto your keys because this is actually small enough, or you could put it onto your bag or something, and that looks pretty cool actually. So this one here is another version of the cake. I mean, they really love making dessert squishies, and look at the size of that. Nice. Now the only problem with this one is, once again, it's got the little cherry bits on the top, a bit like the other cake. Not cherries, strawberries. It's got the other strawberry bits, and they tend to tear fairly easily. But other than that, this cake is really good because it has no other small bits coming off it, and it's really nice to squish. Here's another fan's favourite squishy because it looks like Hello Kitty and it's a car, and the shape of it makes it really nice to squish. And look at those beautiful bows it's got on it. So in this week's video we're literally going to do one more squishy, which is one of my favourite squishies. I said it earlier on and now I'm going to show it to you. So here we have it, the best one from today's video. I mean, look at the size of that. It is so big that it gets squished inside the massive box. And let's open this one up there. Look at the size of that one. And it's got another nice cool face on it, and I can't wait to squish this. Oh, that feels so good. And this one actually smells so nice. So with this one, when you first take it out of the packaging, it has that chemical smell to it. A lot of them do tend to have that one, but once that smell goes, this one smells so good. It smells like strawberries. Oh, honestly, I want to bite this one so bad. And there we have it, everyone. That wasn't all the squishies, unfortunately. That was only some of them. You can see some of the ones on the shelves up there, and we've got more on the shelf up there. We'll show them to you in our next video. We're going to show you some of the other squishies in our next video, including our most popular and our best squishy. If you can try guess what that is, comment below. And if you guys can think of any experiments you want us to do with the squishies, make sure you comment them below. We'll see you next time.